common question first-time buyers ask me is, what are the associated costs with buying your first home? In this video, I go through all the costs and when they need paying. Let's get to it. What's up, Alex at Mortgage Chain, and on this channel we provide the best tools and tips to first-time buyers. If we're meeting for the first time, please consider subscribing. Let's jump into the video. So let's talk about the mortgage costs first. With some lenders, you may have an application fee, which takes care of your survey or valuation cost. Other lenders may provide this free of charge. If you're looking for a more advanced valuation, you may need to pay double in comparison to a standard application fee. The average cost of a mortgage application fee is around £500. A broker fee. So this is a fee some brokers charge. At Mortgage Chain, we charge a broker fee on receipt of the mortgage offer. A mortgage offer is the legal document which states you've got the mortgage. If for whatever reason we can't produce you a mortgage offer, or you pull out before this point, that broker fee isn't charged. You're paying for the delivery of the goods. Solicitor costs. So you're going to need a solicitor. Normally, a solicitor will ask for around £300 up front at the point of submitting a mortgage application. Now, this fee covers your searches. You will need to have searches on the property, environmental searches, local searches, drainage searches. All these different searches can take time, which is why the solicitor likes to get going with the searches at the start of the application so it doesn't delay anything. However, what I'd recommend doing in this instant is getting your mortgage application submitted first, and once you know it's underway and going smoothly, a few days after the mortgage application, then pay your searches. The remainder of a solicitor fee will normally be paid towards the end of the transaction. Solicitor costs can vary, and I don't recommend going for the cheapest solicitor you can find. This could have restrictions such as online only. You need to be able to communicate with your solicitor effectively, look for good reviews. Generally speaking, solicitor costs are going to be around the £1,500 mark, give or take a few hundred each side dependent on your transaction. For example, if you're buying a shared ownership property, that's another £500 or so because there's another party involved, the housing association. If you're buying a leasehold property, which is normally an apartment, not a house, there's more work involved and an extra fee for a leasehold pack. So your solicitor's costs could vary between £1,000 to £2,000, dependent on your situation. And as mentioned before, you'll pay £300 up front and the remainder towards the end on exchange or completion. You're going to have a deposit to pay towards your property. Your solicitor will ask for your deposit on exchange of contracts. This is normally 2 or 3 months after your mortgage application is submitted. Stamp duty. You'll need to pay stamp duty, potentially, if you're purchasing a property over £300,000, or if you're not a first-time buyer and you own another property. However, if you are buying at £300,000 or less, you're a first-time buyer, there's no stamp duty to pay at the making of this video. I have put a link to our stamp duty calculator so you can see if stamp duty applies to your transaction. Removals. If you want some removals and you've got a lot of stuff to move, again, prices can vary dependent on location. Anywhere between £1,000 to £2,000 is a standard price to pay. You'll normally pay 50% prior to completion and the remainder on the day you complete. So here's an overview of the costs you need to pay and when you need to pay them. Mortgage costs, around £500 on application, plus a broker fee. The broker fee can vary anywhere between £500 up to £2,000 if your case is very complicated and you have adverse credit. The higher scale of the fees is quite rare. You will normally pay around £500 to £1,000. This will be payable on receipt of a mortgage offer. The mortgage lender may also charge a booking or an arrangement fee. This can be paid as part of the application or added to the loan. If you add the lender's booking or arrangement fee to the loan, they will charge it at the lender's standard variable rate of interest. Bear that in mind. Solicitors costs £300 up front and the remainder on completion. Removals, if you choose to have them, around £1,500, 50% prior to moving and 50% on the day of completion. Your deposit, payable on exchange, stamp duty on completion. Question of the day, are you trying to understand the associated costs? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for checking out today's video. Please do check out the show notes for a recap on today's content, as well as considering subscribing or ringing the bell. If you would like a free, no obligation chat with me about your options, just give my team a call and ask to book in an analysis call. Here's the number. Please note, we are obliged to tell you that your home may be repossessed if you do not keep up repayments on your mortgage. Till next time, Mortgage Chain are bringing the best tools and tips to first-time buyers. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you in the next one.